Hi everyone, it's Brandon. Just getting my personal leadership journey video in before I take off to go up to my cabin with my family for the 4th. I'll start by just talking a little bit about myself and where I come from. I come from a town called Stillwater, which is about 30 minutes east of Minneapolis. It's right on the border of Wisconsin, runs by the St. Croix River. And I come from a pretty tight-knit, close family. My grandparents and aunt and uncle all live within 5 to 10 minutes of me. So we grew up hanging out with them all the time, would have just unexpected drop-bys whenever it was pretty normal, and we just hung out um, a lot of the time. I'll move right into my people. The first person that I want to talk about who inspires me a ton and inspires a ton of other people also is my dad or my best friend's dad, who is kind of like a second dad to me. Um, he was my mentor and still is my mentor in so many things. The first thing that he really mentored me in and showed me the ropes was hockey. He was my coach for hockey for many years and taught me many things. He was big on kind of preaching life lessons through sports, and I think that he did a very good job of that. He's um, just a natural leader in every sense. Um, every time he talks, he inspires the entire room and gets everybody motivated. Um, outside of that, he's also the president of a bank called the Royal Bank of Canada. Um, and he came from a pretty poor family and didn't really have much. And what he came through to play in the NHL and then go on to be the president, only graduating with a sociology major, which isn't extremely relative and popular to get to the position he was in. But if you were to meet him, you would understand the type of person he is and how he kind of came into that role wouldn't be as shocking as some would think with his backstory. The other person I want to talk about is my grandma. She had cancer 2 times, and throughout both times, she maintained a super happy, positive attitude somehow. The rest of the family didn't really take it well when she was going through it, but somehow she was able to be this like support for them and us when it seemed like she should be the one who was having a difficult time and cracking. She never really showed it, and I kind of aspire to have that mindset that she had, where no matter how bad things are going, she kind of just took life for where or for what it was. And sadly, she just passed away a little over a year ago, and that passed just a couple days ago. So I was thinking about her and wanted to write about her and talk about her. Um, but I'll move on to one of the failures that I had. That was a pretty big turning point in my life and my attitude towards things. Um, my freshman year of college, first semester, I did not receive a very good GPA by um, what I would think is many people's standards, and I was pretty upset with myself after receiving that GPA. I wasn't really taking school as seriously as I should have, and once I got that GPA back, I kind of needed to assess the path that I wanted to lead myself down and how I wanted to go about things. And so that was kind of a big turn for me to kind of snap myself back into shape and get my head on right. And since then, I've been, to my standards, doing well in school, and kind of that directed me to like look at other things outside of school, like jobs and stuff, and kind of figure my life out. So, as much as it sucked at the time to get that GPA back, it was definitely a good thing in the long run for me to um, figure everything out.